last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
All right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motorcop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening, all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motorcop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Thank God we wasn't on live camera.
Why?
You wasn't paying attention to the camera, were you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, why?
Freebird sides, I don't know why he took the camera with him. We went and took a piss and don't realize where he's holding it. And all we got is dick and balls in the fucking camera while he was pissing. I didn't need to see that. I'm like, what the heck? What? His balls in the fucking camera.
That's fucking great.
Well,
Well,
that's a good deal. Now you know
it's a good
I didn't know.
evening.
I didn't know the camera would show up my dick.
Yes, you need to pay attention. Yeah,
Well,
you got this. You got this one little long. You got this one long straight hair on your balls. You need to take care of. By the way, so
No, there ain't nothing there, bro.
yeah. I'm sitting here. Thank God we were in the intro. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, oh my God. I was like, what? That's his balls. Stop. Put it up.
It's like when you got your body
shit,
cam
man,
on because
fuck.
the PD requires it.
I'm like, my God. That's the way to
good
start
stuff.
Wednesday. Yeah, right there. Oh, how you doing, Donna and Aaron, Billy?
Yeah, some good stuff. Yeah.
That's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't.
You didn't realize you
Yeah.
had done that, did you?
I thought once you cut me off, you was cutting me
No, I
off.
just had you muted. That was it. That was it.
All right, well,
Oh,
then
all right, everybody.
next
I'm glad
time
y'all
I
didn't
may
have to see that.
Well, if it
Good
did,
thing
maybe
I was
we'd have
taking.
more damn viewers.
Yeah,
We would have
probably.
kicked off of everything. So.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, welcome to Wednesday evening to the Motorcop Chronicles. Instead of Free Bird, his new name is going to be Free Ball. So got it right there.
Reason for everybody.
I hope everybody's doing great. We are drowning over here in Louisiana. We went from
Shit, that means tomorrow is going to be like.
we went from freezing last week. We're in the high 70s, and we need snorkel equipment. It's so wet. It's pretty freaking ridiculous. Oh, look, JoJo's here too. How you doing?
JoJo.
If anybody wants a great cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com. Use the promo code MotorCop15. Get 15% off your order. Premium cigar. If you want any merchandise like my shirt I got on here, the other shirts we have, and the other stuff, you can go to the website, MotorCopChronicles.com, or the Etsy store, same name. Order you some merchandise. If you want more Motorcop, you can go to Patreon. I put up some pictures and videos and stuff yesterday from a crash and stuff that I was at. It was pretty interesting. And these two probably don't know what I'm going to talk about, but some of you will know, Captain Pickles, wink, wink. So you have to check it out. I'll tell you about it later, host there. But yeah, they got something with they got a Captain Pickles on there, people. If anybody can't afford the Patreon, I understand, because Joe Biden got our economy fucked up. Speaking of our
everything else under the sun this last couple of years.
Speaking of our Patreons, we got our hang-arounds, Miss Grace Hudson. We got William Gbo, who's in the chat every Wednesday with us. And we have some dude, Freeball Chad Jenkins. And we have our full crew members, Miss Kelly Meyer. We have Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life. We got Dan Carlson with Burley Boards and making superior wood products. You can use it. Them cutting boards are awesome. You can use them in your daily kitchen routine of cutting up stuff.
Self-defense.
You can use it for self-defense, for beating your kids, and spanking your wife. Then
There you go.
We got T-Bird. We got Mr. Jim Procrant from the Short Track Guys podcast. We got Mr. Hoppy Hopkinson, our favorite truck driver. We got Mr. Blake Walker. We got A.A. Ron from the I Had to Say It podcast. He's also in the chat. We got Mr. Z Palmer. We got Roy Spalding, Roy with the S, not Roy with the P. We got JoJo, our favorite Australian girl, in the chat also. And we got Natasha A. from the state of Washington. Appreciate y'all.
Just give them a shout out. Not any of us or anything.
Who? You?
Bullshit. On the damn bumper sticker. Fuckhead.
You ain't getting no bumper sticker. I'm gonna send everybody a bumper sticker but you. What do you have?
JoJo's on.
Yes, JoJo's
T-Bird,
here.
T-Bird say something just for JoJo, so I wouldn't throw it in the parade. This for JoJo. There's that little stuffed animal.
Little kangaroo.
She said, "Hey, JoJo like this." So.
It looks like we got Donna Young. She's over there on YouTube. She says it's Thursday there, so I'm taking it. She is overseas somewhere. Donna, where you at? You in Australia? You in the UK? Or where you at?
And Freebird JoJo can pick that up when she comes to New Orleans.
And A.A. Ron said he will. He'll send you a bumper sticker.
Thank you, A.A. Ron. I don't have a bumper to put it on, but you can send it to me. I'll hold it up on the camera or something.
Bumper, we'll stick it on his ass.
That's what I'm thinking, JoJo. That was super sweet. I would bet you that had to be all T-Bird's idea. Absolutely
I'm sure
none
it
of
was.
Freebird.
That was T-Bird.
Yeah.
I ain't had time. I ain't had time in between the bathroom breaks.
And it's too busy
I
clowning
do like
around.
how I get Duke though.
Oh, by the way, from everybody's talking, Duke did have a doctor's appointment Monday.
Yours bling. You share
They
everybody.
they put him on some steroids. They said his lungs and his heart and everything sounded good. We are going to do Donna's. So we got 2 Australians in the house. We are special.
Nice. We're multiplying.
We are.
Now does she
We
know
they
JoJo?
should
That's the
have
question.
I think Australia's kind
they
of a
should
big
have
place.
they should have put a damn Hannibal Lecter mask on his ass. That's instead of giving him some steroids.
Tomorrow is Australia Day.
Is it?
What do you do on
Well,
Australia Day?
happy
Last
Australia
year,
They
I
Day.
think
Is that
last.
when you guys became a continent instead of a prison colony?
Well, I think
Or is
last
that
year on Australia Day, JoJo's actually came on as a guest. Remember, because she had our Australian stuff on.
that's possible? Does
is
JoJo need to work again tomorrow?
she must are y'all off tomorrow? Is that the reason she's like, yeah,
Might
she's
be.
off today?
That might be why she's on tonight.
But anyway,
You know how
Duke's
the
going.
European countries are. Well,
Donna Young. She's on YouTube. So you can't see her chat, but her name's Donna Young. I don't know what part of Australia she's in.
oh, I just wanted to know if she heard of us from. Yeah, exactly. I didn't know if she heard about us from JoJo because they're coworkers or what. Or if it was just spontaneously another random Australian person, which would be badass. I personally think it's cool.
We got some people in the UK listening now, also. So we're spreading out.
That's
But anyway, Duke's gonna be fine. We're doing a little more stringent heartworm treatment on him coming up in April. It should take care of him completely. It's gonna be $800, but I'm gonna get it done.
worth it.
Drink and barbecue for Australia Day. JoJo says we drink and party. Yes, I came on as a guest. I'm not feeling well.
You guys put off fireworks?
She don't feel good, but they're all off tomorrow. All right.
I do have
What
I
you
do
got?
have my little taster that you Freebird, the little Freebird taster.
Yeah, you ain't broke. Well, somebody broke theirs. I won't say no
Have it
names
anyway,
or
Nick.
anything like that.
He I saw it. I finally somebody finally sent me a link on the merch place. I found there is a
Oh, shut the hell up.
Freebird Freebird taster on there.
Oh, Donna says she heard about it through recommendations from the YouTube. Well, I appreciate
Oh,
you
that's
watching it. I didn't know YouTube would actually recommend me.
Yeah, they must have made a mistake.
I'm glad you
Yeah, well,
like us and stuck around.
didn't we get banned on YouTube? For a
No,
day or
no, I
Oh,
did.
that was one,
Well,
I think so.
we got kicked off for they just ticked the video off. We didn't get banned though.
Oh, that's right. They kicked your video.
Yeah, I don't know, JoJo, Donna, if y'all Rumble, it's an app you can get on your phone or on your computer. Y'all might want to try to download it. So something ever does happen, I'll be live on Rumble. It's a free speech platform. It's like YouTube, but it's
It's
free
live on
speech.
Bumble.
Better. It's YouTube, but better. Yeah. No,
Are you actually filing your nails like a chick on live video
no,
right
no,
now?
no. I had a
Damn it,
hangnail,
happy
son.
style.
I had a hangnail.
I was like,
I
oh
had a
Lord,
hangnail.
he done went metrosexual. You gonna start us out in Georgia?
Me? Hey, I got the first one.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be. I don't think. Yeah, that's gonna be in Noonan, Georgia. Apparently,
Yeah.
all you need to be a handyman is a cell phone and a bottle of wine. This apparently this family had hired a handyman, which they had used before, and woke up one night at midnight or sometime early in the morning to find that he was rummaging around the house at 1 o'clock in the morning with a cell phone and a bottle of wine.
It's lucky he didn't get shot.
So what they're saying is they don't know why he was up in the middle of the house. So
He probably was drunk
apparently
and forgot where he lived.
somehow he shattered $1,000 like glass window, door window or something or
Yeah, that's
another.
pretty fucking
And
easy to do. That's like any sliding glass door nowadays.
That's expensive.
well, like he probably smacked it with the bottle of wine. I would
What kind of wine
think
was
so.
it? Was it like Boone's
I don't.
Farm or was it?
I'm drunk in the middle of the night wine.
Oh, did you ever drink your Santa piss wine I brought you or elf piss?
Yeah. Oh, it was elf piss. Elf piss. There was hardly nothing left of the elf piss
Really?
wine.
They
There was
drank
a
up the elf
there was
piss?
a yeah. Everybody loved the elf piss apparently. Auntie
Oh,
Auntie Bird. Jojo said to tell you thank you that for the she's on tonight, so she said to tell you
old
thank you for your.
Thunderbird. Donna, what part of Australia are you in? JoJo's
The
in
red part.
Queensland, Australia. Anyway, this is the idiot up here. Don't hire him as a handyman because he's the kind. It's like we stand behind our fences and it shows a little person peeking over the fences. You don't want to hire that person. Oh, look, which one is that? That's Lola.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lola.
look, babies.
She wants to
Got
do
the
the
Yoda ears
podcast.
going on. She's freaked out. She's like, "What the fuck? They're trapped in a box, Dad."
She probably was in the bathroom
Yeah.
when he was peeing and saw what I did. So,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Hey,
what it was.
hey, that's why she wants to be around me. She's like, holy shit, I ain't never seen anything like this.
oh God. Whole stare. Whole stare is next up. This one kind of like I got some stuff to say about this one, but
I think. Well, yeah. Well, we might be on the same page on this one. So, I don't know. Iceman,
Your
please tell me you got
audio's
the picture. My audio?
I think
What's
so.
wrong with my audio?
Where's he at? He's in a damn
Hello?
tunnel somewhere.
Donna
On a
is
fucking
in
tunnel. Hear me?
Sydney. The Gong, actually. I don't know what the Gong is, but it's Sydney, Australia, somewhere there.
Freebird, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you good now, but it was sketchy for a
All right.
second. It was
No,
hanging
don't
up
worry
on
about
all
the
of
way
it.
it was. Regardless, please tell me you got a picture of this guy.
I do.
Okay. So we can all agree that
You
this
take
gentleman looks like Down syndrome. That's a different picture.
That's the picture I have of him.
yeah.
Okay. Well, he in the picture I have, it looks like a stoned man with Down syndrome got whacked with a 2x4. That's how the guy looks, and basically he's in prison, on the death row for killing his cousin and her husband. They do not say what happened. I would go along the lines of, this gentleman probably showed up to the house and was like, "Jenna, you can't get married. I like to look at your boobies." And she was like, "But I married cousin Billy." And he was like, "But you're gonna marry me." And he shot her. And the
That's not how
husband
it
came
went.
home and then he shot the husband too. So regardless, this
I
guy's been
think
really nice. Like the
I don't think that.
it might have been because they didn't say, so I just made up a fucking story. Regardless, she's in prison for murdering his cousin and her husband. And my story's a hell of a lot better than the one they made
You
up.
can't. You
Regardless,
can't. We can't be having no fake news on here.
it ain't the fake news. That's why he's in prison to die. Regardless, the story is that 60 of the people that work at the prison, because he's so funny and happy, he walks along going, "I like mayonnaise. I like it." Anyway, he's really nice to people because there's no cousins to fuck. So they don't want him to die. And they basically, 60 people sent a letter to the governor asking for, I don't like how they use the word clemency because clemency to me means pardoning him. But they want him to commute his sentence and then make it, instead of the death penalty, they want him to have life in prison without the chance of parole. But
Yeah.
now,
He's been a
because
model
he's really
inmate.
nice.
They say he's been a model inmate. He's like
I'm
a
sure talking
trustee.
like that
Well, he's like a
with your accent
trustee.
like that. I mean,
He
I'm sure
cuts
he's a
hair and
trustee.
shit like that. But he murdered his cousin and her husband because he was a drug addict and he owed his drug dealer money, so he killed them to take their money and do that. But he's a model prisoner, you know, and he cuts a lot of the guards' hairs too. So 60 correctional officers wrote a letter to the governor trying to keep this son of a bitch alive. Well, guess
They
what?
said, "Look, Your Honor, we were losing hair before he came to prison. Now we're actually gaining all."
I mean, I know the economy's rough.
Not going to prison there just to gain hair.
Look, the economy's rough, and I understand. You know, haircuts are expensive. That's why I shaved my head.
Well,
But we don't.
Holster, if he cut Holster's hair, he needs to go to the death penalty. He needs to have a death penalty. Look, I mean, that's a clusterfuck right there.
Well, so certain prisons have like honor cells and stuff like that, to where they get, you know, TV and better cots and private areas and shit. Basically, that was him. He got all the upgrades too, because he was so trusted. I mean, if you can hold a straight razor to the warden's throat, let's just say you're pretty well fucking trusted.
Yeah, JoJo says he might as well soap on a rope. But anyway, I don't believe what I read. I believe the governor did not assign shit. This governor hasn't clemencied anyone. Good for him. I don't understand. These guards must be woke up there or something. I don't understand. I mean, you don't think?
Hey, maybe it's like 8 Mile. Maybe the guy can touch your pecker and make it so you can pee again. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to talk to Tom Hanks about that.
I'm not talking to him. He's on Epstein's Island.
We got Thomas Barnes in the chat from Canada too.
I was trying. That's what I was trying to show. I was trying to show that.
So anyway, I just don't think these guards. I think these guards are overstepping right there. Your job is to keep them in there.
They definitely cut the line of
How the
command.
hell did he cut that many? I mean, 60 guards. I mean, he must be doing an awful lot of sucking in prison.
I have no
I'm telling
idea.
you, man, he's like a cross between Bubba and Forrest Gump. That's what it is. But then he walks along and goes, "French fried taters." Mm-hmm.
My mama always said that if you get to the
maybe hit
prison
him with a little
guard.
bit of Gilbert Grape, Mama.
I may not be a smart man, Jerome, but I know what a hard dick is.
That's what I'm saying. My mama said. My mama showed me.
My mama said if you swallow and don't spit, you get more friends. So,
I always said, you know, they could make a killer.
That's right.
They could make a killer water boy too.
God, all right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
this next one
He might star in
Play
it.
for LSU.
He might be. He might be. No, that's down on the bayou. That on the bayou.
This next one, if you've been listening to us for a while, you've heard us when that one of these school shooters, and they arrested the parents also. Well, the trial has started for the dude's mom. You know, don't pee on yourself. Just she peed herself. But anyway, the trial started on the mom. So we're gonna let me get down to this video. Here we go.
Michigan today, stemming from a deadly school shooting.
But it is not the shooter on trial. It's his mother. ABC's Lionel Moise has the story.
I know how I feel about this.
Jury selection is set to begin in the trial of Jennifer Crumbley. Her son Ethan opened fire at his high school in Oxford, Michigan in 2021, killing 4 students. This rare case attempting to hold the parent of a school shooter criminally accountable.
There's a lot of questions that need answers still. We're
there's
over
the
2
Iceman.
years without those answers.
Both Jennifer and her husband James are charged with involuntary manslaughter for buying the semi-automatic handgun used in the attack and for allegedly ignoring their son's pleas for help related to mental health concerns. If convicted, they could face up to 60 years in prison.
The second layer of accountability is absolutely 100% the parent.
Yeah, this woman had a kid shot. Okay, how would she feel right now if her kid decides to, or do something stupid and her ass gets arrested? I'm all for it. If y'all want to start charging parents, like I've said 100 times, charge them. But we need to start putting a lot more fucking parents in jail then. All these fucking hoodlums. All these fucking little hoodlums shooting each other up like crazy. Let's put all their fucking parents in jail too. That's how I feel about it.
You put the family in there too, the aunts and uncles, because if one of them gets killed, the aunt and uncle will Be
Yeah,
the
I mean,
first bastards that want to sue somebody is the aunt and
so,
uncle, cause little Joseph done. He was a good kid, even though he's been a hoodlum all his
oh
life.
yeah, he's a great
He,
kid, but
he
that's
was
why
a
I
good
just
kid
threw
at
this up
3 years
there.
old.
But it's like if you want to put the parents in jail, fine, let's do it. But we have to do it for everybody, not just not
Go
just
Zeke.
a couple of them. We got Z
Z
Palmer
Palmer.
showed up, said he
Z
made it.
Palmer showed up tonight. He finally made it.
Yeah, but I mean, I agree with locking up the parents and shit
But
like that, but I really think we should do it as a family unit, and we should remind them that the little bastard is the reason they're in there, so they all progressively beat the shit out of the one person. So it's almost like capital punishment, but self-correcting behavior at the same time.
Oh, you're talking about the other one that's like R.I.P. on it, and they wear it all the time. Yeah, I was like,
Uh,
it's like,
that's what I'm saying. That goes back to what I just said. The aunts and uncles and all the other little bastards that want to have a civil suit when little Johnny gets shot and killed because he was a piece of shit. Now, because the
fucked up
first one
behave,
is gonna
Ron. I
be
got a
first
T-shirt with
one
my
is gonna
name
be
on it.
talking on the damn news is the
oh yeah,
little
oh of
Johnny.
course,
He was a great kid. He was a great family member, even though he'd been out shooting up houses and shit all his life.
yep. All right, Freebird, we're gonna go to Central Wisconsin.
Well, I'm running. I got to take a break and get me some more drink. But we'll go to Central Wisconsin to Appleton PD. Apparently at midnight or 1:30 a.m. in the morning, they get a complaint that somebody got a weapon in the bar. And
Uh-uh.
apparently at 1:30 in the morning, you can't shoot anybody because apparently dumb
What the
dick
fuck?
here, yeah, dumb dick took a shot at officers and didn't hit nobody. So then they proceeded to cap his ass. He did get transported to the hospital, but he was DOA. So apparently at 1:30 in the morning, your aim is not the best.
No, see when
I
they
don't.
transport you to the hospital and you're dead, that's called a DOA, dead on arrival. Now, if he'd have
Yeah,
died
That's what I
at
said.
the if he would have died at the bar, that's called a DRT. That is dead right there.
red right
So,
there.
Yes, indeed. Boy. Uh,
uh,
so yeah, yeah. Apparently he was not a. I don't know how far. Apparently he was a little. He had to have been inebriated a little bit if you take a shot and you didn't hit shit. So
Uh-uh.
obviously the moral to the story is if you can't hit the broadside of a barn, don't be taking a shot because you're gonna suffer the repercussions of it.
yeah, we're gonna be talking about a cop
Yeah, yeah.
shortly
Yeah,
that
I was
can't
gonna
hit
say
the
that story sounds a
broadside.
lot familiar.
Yeah, can't hit the broadside of a barn. Uh, be careful, dude. You gonna hit your head. Boy, he's being look, good boy. Now we got
That's what
Holster.
I'm
We're
saying.
going
He
over.
needs.
Speaking of, that's a perfect segue right into
It
your
is.
story.
And I guarantee you that Iceman didn't
What,
even plan
worms?
that shit. So
Oh,
there's
Worms?
I
a
got
Denver
a
police
video.
officer. Okay, he has a
Oh.
video. So there's a Denver police officer pleads guilty to accidentally wounding 6 bystanders while firing at armed man. So at the end of the day, the man is charged and found guilty of a misdemeanor. Okay, for shooting 6 people accidentally. He's basically
That's
never
like
allowed to be
a
a
lot
police
of fucking
officer again.
people.
So okay, we're
Dude,
gonna
that
set the scenario
hey,
here. We're gonna set it.
him,
Imagine it's old Stara's story
him,
time.
him and old
Okay.
bartender, the guy at the bar must have been in the same practice in the same shooting range.
So okay,
Okay.
we Box decides he's gonna throw hands at a bar. Okay, so me and Iceman roll up on the scene. The only one there is Box, and he has his back to the wall. Okay, and the 2 officers would be me and Iceman, and we're both standing there. Nothing behind Box. Okay, besides a concrete wall. Now Freebird is all the fucking way over to our right, and had the only thing behind the bad guy that direction is a whole shitload of innocent bystanders. So the Box decides, or we're just gonna call the guy Johnny Jackass. Sorry, Box. I just felt like fucking with you. Regardless, Johnny Jackass, reaches in his pocket and pulls out a gun. So what happens? Well, the two officers that are directly in front of him that would have had a clear shot, he beat them to the punch. He already had his weapon out, and they were going for theirs. The other officer to the direct right, which would be Freebird in this situation, just directly started shooting, which I would say if he landed his
everybody.
shot, which he should have instead of missing all the fucking rounds.
I ain't leaving none of you bastards to talk.
Yeah, so needless to say, that guy has now been fired because you are supposed to know your target backdrop and what lies beyond because you are responsible for your rounds. There's a reason we got a requal. There's a reason we use hollow points. It's so they stop upon impact. They don't just keep going through the neighborhood. So Freebird, stop shooting up. Crazy people.
Well, we'll watch the video.
I tell you what, I agree with Thomas. If we had a water cannon, nobody. I mean, we wouldn't have this problem. We could just blast the shit out of people and not, have 6 people wounded.
Well, Duke would have, because you know how dogs like to chase fire hoses, and it would have been bad. A lot of pressure.
Billy, the box is doing okay. He's just been working like nonstop. He's making all that money.
Today, stemming from a deadly school shooting.
But
that ain't it. That ain't the video.
It was
this
tough
is it
because there was a lot of memories.
Okay, understand. These people. These are innocent people that got shot by this cop that couldn't hit the broadside of a bomb with a bazooka. But this dude here, you alive? Be happy. Stop pissing and moaning, about, how horrible your life is. You're standing up here. You're not paralyzed or nothing. So, you're going to get paid. You're going to get paid. Yeah, you're going to get paid.
Rushing back.
It has been a year and a half since a bullet struck Yakala Wilde-Hewitt in downtown Denver.
Physically, I'm still not even close to being 100%.
He's among 6 injured bystanders who
Oh,
were
of course not.
I know a guy. This guy got run over on a police motorcycle, broke every bone in his entire face. They actually cut his face off, had to rebuild his complete face. He's got I don't know how many screws and plates and all this stuff in his face. This motherfucker came back to work on a motorcycle less than 6 months later. Okay. This dude's still crying a year and a half later, and I think that the bullet went in his arm and broke his arm or some shit like that. This chick here got shot in the back, and she don't whine as much as Big Boy is.
Chaos of a police shooting in Lodo.
There's an officer involved shooting at 2012 Larimer.
That night, this man, suspect Jordan Waddy, prompted police to fire their weapons when they say he produced a gun. Officer Brandon Ramos was one of 2 officers who shot at Waddy. Instead, Ramos hit 5 innocent people with bullets. A 6th person was hit with shrapnel. Wilde-Hewitt's arm was fractured.
I'm mentally still dealing with anxiety. Public places,
or
even seeing a police car in the street would throw me into a panic.
Just seeing cops, he has panic attacks now. This dude, I'm like, when the first time I listened to this, I was like, come on, dude. I felt like I needed to throw this dude a tampon or some shit. I mean, he's acting like, I understand you got shot and everything, but stop being a pussy. Come on.
So yeah, still hard to deal with.
Officer Ramos agreed this morning to plead guilty to 3rd-degree misdemeanor.
He must have been the spokesperson. How they elected him spokesperson? They're like, which one of y'all are the biggest bitch, crying, moaning little bitch?
Right?
Yeah,
he raised his hand and said, "Hey, I'm the biggest bitch. I'll be our spokesperson."
It's like you get to get paid, dude. Just call. You don't have to stop playing it up.
As part of the plea deal, Officer Ramos will not serve any jail time. He'll be on probation for 18 months.
I think that it is a huge step in getting some sort of accountability.
Bailey Alexander was shot in the back.
Yeah, definitely still not 100% either. There's just numbness that I'm assuming will probably be there for forever, and definitely dealing with things mentally as well.
The district attorney and the judge called the case difficult and complex, adding, "It's clear Officer Ramos didn't mean to shoot any innocent victims." However, the victims want better police training as they move forward with the lawsuit.
Oh my God.
These victims, we need better police. No, this motherfucker needed more range time, okay? Some cops shoot better than other cops. He needed more practice. He should have.
Yeah.
He should have had more control, or not even took that shot. You know, better judgment. Training. Let me tell you what, cops train the shit to it. These civilian people out there
Some
complaining,
cops train a
bitch.
shit ton.
And,
You know
and
some cops as well as I do that don't do shit.
well, I know, but I'm just saying the majority are trained, well trained, and it just it pisses me off. It's like, y'all need more motherfucker. What kind of training you got? Y'all can't. The same motherfuckers bitching forgets to put a goddamn hamburger in my fucking bag at McDonald's. It's a fucking hamburger place, okay? You got one job. You got one fucking job to put a hamburger in a goddamn bag and can't get that shit right. But you won't bitch about the cops that's got 100 things they're trying to do at one fucking time. And you can't fucking remember to put a hamburger in the bag.
Preach.
Come on.
Preach.
Fucking stupid ass.
It will never be justified that we're going to endanger innocent folks to protect the community.
And Denver police said in a statement this afternoon they have enhanced their training after this incident. Ramos remains on unpaid leave as an internal reviews continue. The district
So I can
attorney sent a
explain that
statement
one to
saying
you.
in part, none of
Well, he's going to get fired because they stripped him of his post.
Right. They stripped him of his post, but you know, there's so many police officers around America that have struck it rich because they got fired too early.
Oh, yeah, that's what they do.
There's been a lot of them. So to cover their own ass, they were waiting for the criminal indictment.
Yeah,
And
so
now
he's
that
gonna,
it's over, he's fired.
Yeah, he's done. He's going to find something else. He ain't gonna be able to get a job as a security guard.
this would have happened if Jordan Waddy, the suspect, did not carry an illegal.
I do appreciate that part right there. The DA said none of this would have happened if the bad guy's fault. And I gotta say, right here, they get the guy. He's convicted. He can't be a cop no more, and all stuff like that. But he didn't do no jail time. He's getting. He didn't go out there with the intention of hurting any civilian. He made a bad decision. No reason to throw this guy in jail for 20 years when he wasn't out there trying to hurt people. He was trying to help people and just fucked up.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Aaron says, he says, that's like when I see purple hair, I start to have panic attacks. I'm afraid I'm going to open my mouth and get arrested.
Or get excited.
No, you can't get excited with purple hair people. Have you seen them motherfuckers?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I tell you what, there was one I was behind the other day in line, more, and I don't know how they even come up with this. I don't even know how they come up with this color combination. It was some shit more than my clown outfit.
Were you wearing it at the same time? They might have thought you guys were at the same party.
Yeah, we might have been. Yeah, we might have been two clowns.
This next story, get this dad. He murdered his wife and his 3 daughters. It's crazy, and they did. Of course, he's got murder charges on him, but he actually.
He didn't kill himself.
No, he told the cops why he did it. Watch.
There was a lot of memories.
His wife and 3 daughters, and even told them why. Meanwhile, friends are remembering the 4 women shot and killed Sunday in the southwest suburb. CBS 2's Andrew Ramos is outside court in Bridgeview, where the accused gunman faced a judge this afternoon. Andrew?
And Joe, that man Mahar Kessam is being held tonight without bail, accused of murdering his wife and 3 adult daughters in cold blood. The result of what prosecutors say was a heated argument over respect and money.
The fuck?
The defendant stated, quote, "They're all gone."
They're the chilling words 63-year-old Mahar Kessam told responding officers who arrived at his family's Tinley Park home Sunday morning after he called 911, telling a dispatcher that his wife, 53-year-old Mahida Kessam, had been shot.
When police asked where everyone was at, the defendant pointed in the direction of the basement.
Police would find the bodies of his wife Mahida, his 25-year-old twin daughters Halima and Zahia, and 24-year-old daughter Hanan. Also inside the home at the time of the shooting was their 19-year-old son, the lone witness who was left unharmed. According to prosecutors, the teen woke up to a heated argument happening between Mahar and one of his daughters, where his wife and other 2 daughters were urging him to calm down, and then gunshots rang out.
I gotta say one thing, that's too much white shit right there. Look, you see, that's too much snow. Nope. Nope.
This one went downstairs.
I couldn't have
to
that
see
much
what was
snow in my
going on.
neighborhood. There'd be
He
at least a
observed
little
victim
yellow
one on
in
the
it.
floor.
The 19-year-old first found his mother, then two of his sisters fatally shot, and then walked in moments before his father shot the third daughter. Two guns were recovered at the scene. According to prosecutors, Kesem appeared to be disgruntled over how he was treated inside the home.
Listen to this. This man broke. This motherfucker snapped, okay? This man snapped.
The defendant was recorded volunteering things about having just retired, and that, quote, she treats me like a dog. I worked 40 years, unquote. And, quote, I worked all my life to give my family a better home, and they treat me like.
Meanwhile, the community continues to come.
Man says, I've worked 40 fucking years, busted my ass day in, day out, trying to give my family a better life, and they treat me like fucking shit and talk to me like a dog. Fuck of that. That dude was like, I ain't having it.
Jesus Christ.
Says, Billy said he'll take that snow.
I mean, you might want to resort to some ass beating before you shoot somebody, you think?
That ain't gonna do him no good. What? Get him in jail?
Aaron says Tinley Park is a nice place. Jim Program
If he
said
divorces her, he's just gonna lose half his shit.
Daddy worked all his life for her. So
Right.
He worked all his life, and then he's gonna lose all the retirement.
So he said, fuck it.
He's probably already thought about that. So he said, fuck it, and just killed the bitch.
He said, I kill them all. I'll go sit in jail. I got free food, free health care, and just fucking just.
And he still gets his pension, believe it or not.
So he's just going to chill out and get the honey buns with the white icing on it and be popular.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with the honey buns with the white icing, but
that motherfucker's like 8,000 calories.
You just thought she treated you like shit. What you think old Bubba gonna do? Bubba gonna treat you like shit too.
Nah, I don't know.
Nah,
that
he's going in with big rich white people money, dude. He's gonna be buying ramen for everybody. He's gonna be like, "Don't rape me, please. Here's a honey bun." You know,
family who has lost so much.
It's gonna work.
Hundreds gathered at the Mosque Foundation in Bridgeview for a prayer in honor of the 4 women killed in what police have called a senseless.
I think you're right, because that's the Mosque Foundation, isn't that Muslim? I guess.
Oh yeah, it's Muslim.
The Muslims are. I don't know a lot about that faith and religion, but I'm just saying I know they pretty strict when it comes to the way the women are supposed to treat their men and stuff like that. So.
Act of domestic violence, something they hope.
I'm sure if he'd have done this over in a Muslim country, they wouldn't have done nothing to him. So
wait a minute. Why do they have a mosque police force?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I never heard of that.
More within the community.
And it's about not only mental illness but control and abuse.
Hey, Aaron,
funeral
does
services
Chicago
for
have
those
like a
women
whole
expected
Muslim
to take
area
place.
where they got their own cops? That was weird as shit. I've never seen like a tactical Muslim patrol.
Maybe they have to have it. Maybe they're being people are
terrorist
coming
act
after.
or
Yeah,
something.
I mean, so
It's possible.
keep them. Maybe they don't want people coming in trying to kill them or something while they're
Yeah, but
trying
why
to.
can't they increase the crime? What?
Where was that at? Where was this at?
It's in Illinois.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it says known as an honor killing in those countries. You're right. He wouldn't, like I said, he wouldn't even got in trouble there. Oh, this is Holstera. We're going to Virginia. I got a picture and a little video. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Damn it! Hang on. We got in the
Where
middle
we
of that
at here?
conversation. I don't even know who the hell that is. Hang on.
We got a bridge jumper.
Did you read the story?
Okay. So, this dude, it was hilarious because I actually got to read this story unless you got a video on it.
I got a video, but you can just mention.
Oh.
So this dumb son of a bitch decided he was going to go on a dash around with the state police in Virginia. They actually said that state DOT attempted to pull him over for some weird reason. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I mean, we used to have them here, and they were like semi-enforcement. But regardless, they tried to stop him. He ended up driving. The bridge went up, and he decided he was not going to deal with their bullshit today, and proceeded to yeet his ass 60 feet off the bridge, and then slam into the water, and then he floated down river. He was rescued by somebody, unfortunately, and they rushed him to the hospital where he is now.
Yeah, he was wanted on a felony bond probation or something like that. Probation.
Yeah, but he
bond.
really wanted now because he slammed into 3 different cars before he decided to jump off the bridge.
Yeah, but you know what else? I gotta say this, okay? I get so tired of the fucking stereotypes and shit. As you can see, this man is black.
What?
They always say, black people can't, motherfucker. That motherfucker obviously could swim. He jumped off a goddamn bridge.
You can definitely fly it too.
So I don't want to hear about that shit.
Anywhere near, I wouldn't even do 12 feet, 60 fucking.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't jump. Well, like I said, we're gonna play the video. Where is it? 4. 4.
And 3 daughters, and even told them why.
Shut up, Freebird.
Became the center of a disturbing act usually reserved for a Hollywood police drama. Michelle Wolf spoke with a witness about what he saw in Newport News this morning. Michelle.
Oh yeah, I want to mention that. I don't know what happened here. Is these pants? Is this right, or I just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? Because it looks like she's ready for a rainstorm.
No. You know what that reminds me of? Pull your boots up. Come on, pull your boots up.
No, I mean,
Bet
look.
You ain't heard that one in a while.
And then it looks like her pants are so wide in the legs, and she got these little bitty chicken feet sticking out the bottom of them.
Like
She looks like a cartoon character or something like that.
Yeah,
maybe she didn't know she was going to have a far-off shot. Maybe
for the audio listener,
like,
I don't know. For
maybe
the audio
the cameraman
listeners,
was supposed to be from her kneecaps up.
This outfit this news lady has on is just hellacious. That's what we're talking about.
And she's wearing ugly ass shoes, so that's how I could tell she's not supposed to be able to see.
Yeah, I don't think. At least she has pants on. Hey, Aaron, you should not know what that is even called bell-bottom capri pants. You should. Shame on you.
Well, I mean, I knew they
it was
were
an
capris,
incident that startled a lot of drivers. One man tells me he was halfway across when he saw a man jump out of his car and sprint right off the bridge.
Louisiana shit, ain't it? That looks like one of y'all's fucking bridges.
He didn't stop
Virginia.
to think about it. I mean, he went right across, jumped in the water.
8:45 Monday morning.
And there ain't no land close to where this dude jumped off. There's no land close by. I mean, it's just
that looks like the Pontchartrain.
It looks like the Pontchartrain.
Where the hell is it? Virginia.
I don't know.
He noticed traffic start to slow on the James River Bridge, then stop.
James River.
That's when he saw a man who police identified as
I'm outta here.
Kelly Golden run in front of him.
My jaw dropped.
Oh, he could have jacked another whip. It's a long run.
Virginia State Police tell us Golden
I
was
think the bridge was up. It's a drawbridge in the middle. I think it was up. He wasn't gonna make it.
wanted for reckless driving and violating probation. The black sedan he was
should've
driving
drowned,
and
dude.
later
That's a hell of a
abandoned on the
swim.
bridge was involved in a crash with 3 other vehicles. That crash,
Maybe he
Everett
just
says,
watched
happened within
Aquaman.
seconds of him jumping into the water.
And that's when I heard the and that was the dump truck that hit the white Ford Focus.
Hold on a second. Let's listen to this guy again because he's got a.
Boom. That's pretty good.
That hit the
He goes.
Happened within seconds of him jumping into the water.
And that's when I heard the and that was the dump truck that hit the white Ford Focus.
I like the
Hit a couple
sound
other cars
effects.
and caused a bunch of damage.
Police say Golden was rescued by a fishing boat. In 2009, at age 15, Golden set fire to 3 homes and damaged 5 vehicles on Franklin Street in Suffolk. A judge found him guilty on 5 counts of arson, and he was ordered to spend 4 years in a detention home. State police and Newport News police are investigating Monday morning's crash.
Anyway, yeah, he jumped off the damn. He's like, "Fuck this! I ain't going to jail." He went to jail wet and cold. That's why that picture looks so funny. Hey, Aaron says that she looked like she should be turning into a blueberry, like the little girl on Willy Wonka. Aaron told me not to judge him. I got a wife that seems to think I care to know that shit. I guess. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with her outfit? You know the name of it. Did she get it from Marshalls or what?
Well, he didn't say it don't look
What
retarded.
the hell? What the hell he call that? What? Bell
Bell-bottom capri pants.
Capri
bell bottom capri pants.
Yeah.
The bell bottoms are supposed to go around you. Yeah, correct. But the bell bottoms are supposed to go around your damn ankles and your shoes, not your freaking knees.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
That was a
I
bad
mean,
outfit.
you might well cut that shit. You might well cut that shit off and put the bell bottoms around your thighs if you got a little thick thighs, a little thick
that sounds
thighs.
pretty hot. Could you imagine around the butt cheek? Just put the bell bottom right there. Be like an umbrella
Around
around the
your
cheek.
ass, bell bottom. Well, if your ass is a bell bottom, you need some bell bottom legs, I guess.
Anyway, they
I'll
had
get bell bottom ass.
back in Florida
Come on.
in Miami, they had 2 police officers got shot the other night while conducting an investigation at a home in Miami-Dade. I think they got shot by a homeless guy that they were squatting in a building, and he had a shotgun and shot him. They had a 35-year-old officer was shot and a 57-year-old officer that was shot in the arm and the face. Both are listed in stable conditions. One of them went home already. The bad guy was struck by gunfire that the cops that got hit returned, and he is now no longer with us. He got him some instant karma, and he went bye-bye. He's worm food now. And do we care? No, we don't care at all. I accidentally skipped Freebird on the story over here. You got your Washington.
No, I noticed that, but I appreciate that.
You got your Washington. You got the Washington State when we're going to Washington, people.
Me? I had to Vegas. Mine was Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
I had to Vegas with the Lesbian.
Okay, well, we had this other one. We had in Washington State. Of course, you know they always fucking shit up with the cops up there. What they're doing now, what they're wanting to do now is they want to ban hog tying of the criminals. It helps, especially when they're kicking and acting a fool and shit like that. Of course, you know they had one person allegedly suffocated from being hog tied.
My ass.
I think that's bullshit, but it's just another thing that they're trying to take away from the cops to be able to use.
Yep.
They took neck restraints away. They don't take this away. They don't take it. Pretty soon they're going to take the bullets away too because those punch holes in people.
But
so
we'll have to take the glass out of the back of the cage if we're not going to hog tie him. You can't do that.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah, he did get some lead poison, but of course it's out of Washington State. So what do we? Is it surprising? No, it's not surprising whatsoever.
Not with them liberal asses.
No, them poor cops up there. Oh. Of course, the cops are getting our woke too. So anyway, moving on. We'll move on to your lesbians.
You want to skip me again, or you want to talk about lesbians?
Go ahead. We're going to talk about some lesbians. Well, one lesbian anyway.
All right. Yeah, well, one in particular. Apparently, we're in Las Vegas, so it's probably readily acceptable. But apparently, we have a high-profile real estate agent that she's gotten accolades for. But apparently, she has her best friend, a 90-year-old male that has dementia, and that's her best friend. And she tricked him into thinking they were dating. And in the midst, she had some gambling debts, and she tricked him into buying an RV and a $275,000 house because they were in love.
Damn.
And so apparently he couldn't remember that he wasn't in love, and he couldn't remember that she loved vaginas. So apparently,
he thought she just ate a lot of fish. That's why her breath smelled like that all the time.
Yeah, so apparently, she had a foundation called Strong Arm. I don't know if it's a strong arm or strong vagina, but apparently he's made sizable donations to her charity, which eventually the money went to her.
$668,000 worth.
Yeah. Well, I think that includes the home and all. So she has to make restitution back to his family of $300,000. So apparently, somebody come to the realization that they said, "Hey, I don't think that her best friend. They're dating. I think that she really likes vaginas, and
Nuh-uh.
somebody figured out that
They
she
said
was
something
getting
around here
patent on
smells
the
fishy.
thing. It smells fish. Somebody said it smells fishy.
Smells smishy. Smell smishy. Says we need to get some Massengill up in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's good enough for pickles, it's good enough for pussy. So.
Wow.
You can color me lesbian, like I said, man. You can color me a lesbian.
Yeah, that's real shitty. This woman's gonna scam some poor 90-year-old man out of that kind of money. I hope she does some fucking. Of course, if you send her to prison, she's gonna love that shit. So I mean, she looks like she's probably the bottom. She looks like she's the bottom, so she'll be like a buffet for them bitches up in female prison.
No. She got that.
Prison is always like, I've always said that it's really not
Well,
a threat to them.
I think she only got 6 months in jail.
Wow.
And then 5 years probation. She got 6 months in jail, but she got sentenced to like 10 to 20 years or something, but that got deferred. And if she violates any probation, she had to.
JoJo says she likes the liquor store.
You know. You know what they call a German lesbian, huh? That's a lickalotopus.
That sounds like some kind of dinosaur.
Yeah, it's a dinosaur
lesbian.
Yeah, German girl's a Guden type. Yeah. Anyway, whose turn is it?
It is your turn.
It's yours. It's yours. You got the last one.
It's the stupidest shit. I'm going to cover this one real fast, and then I'm going to go into the story I threw in that I said I was going to cover.
Your surprise story?
The surprise story, because it's honestly going to be my hot nuts. Regardless, I think the judge is a hot nut, and I'll explain when we get into it. So this old gentleman right here, he's from Britain, and his daughter is married to a gentleman down there in Dubai. We all know what Dubai's laws are like towards
shit.
Europeans and Americans. They hate us, so we're not loved there. They're very Muslim. They love their Muslim laws and stuff like that, and that's fine. This guy was just visiting his daughter that happened to live there, and he was taking care of. He was taking care of the kids and all that good stuff. And basically, the next door neighbor decided they were going to have a New Year's party. So at 1 a.m., the guy that already looks like an asshole, and he reminds me of White Tiger. So when I heard the story, I was like, yep, he lost his shit. So apparently the story says he walked over to the neighbor's house, knocked on the door. Of course, nobody heard him because they were outside partying. He went down a little sidewalk area and entered the backyard. That in America is called trespassing. So he walked into the back, and then
misdemeanor.
His story, it is a misdemeanor. His story is that they suddenly just started shoving him and stuff, and it knocked the baby's bottle out of his hand. I believe that he said, knock it off. And they were like, yeah, we're all adults here, mate. Fuck off. And he was like,
they say mate in Dubai.
Yeah, they do. I don't know. And he called him a wanker and shit. And he was like, I'll wank you,
fucker. A wanker.
Like, yeah.
Some weird shit got called a wanker.
He hit him with the baby. No, I have no, that's not what happened. That's not. I'm sorry. I was bringing us back on track. It's stupid because the Dubai police came out and they were like, hey, you guy from England, you're under arrest. And he's like, the fuck? For what? And they said trespassing.
Now he can't leave the country.
So now he can't leave the country. And the reason this is even making news is because for whatever reason, this guy decided to piss off somebody in Dubai. And he doesn't like the Dubai policy where you're allowed to offer cash for them to drop the charges. So in that country, say you rear end somebody and you're drunk. Here's $1,000. Let's forget the shit ever happened. Okay, cool. You could drop charges. You can do those things. Like bribing people is legal. So he don't like that, so that's why it's even on the news. That's why I thought it was bullshit.
Well, you know what? I think
boy, I tell you,
you know how to solve that? Don't go to fucking Dubai.
Right.
if I had plenty of money, I'd be doing all kind of shit then. You know what I'm saying?
Precious would be on the loose still, and she would be free.
Smacking.
Pay for it.
Oh, she would be free. She'd be free from everything for $1,000. Y'all let me go. Here's your $1,000. Precious is free.
Everybody, y'all ready? Holster has his own special surprise story.
Well, no, I just picked
shit.
this. So this is an update.
Everybody,
today.
that's a picture of Holster as a baby right there. Just letting y'all know in case y'all miss it every now and then. There it is. Just showing it to y'all. Yes, he did wear pink and had bows in his head. He identified as a.
I did.
That was him when he had hair.
So this young lady.
It almost looks like he got that's the same amount of hair now. No, I think little baby had more.
Anyway, so this California audiologist, okay, so she's partially deaf. That really has jack shit to do with anything, but she's an audiologist. She's a pretty young lady. She was in jail. She was in jail because she murdered her boyfriend. She stabbed him 108 times. 108 times she stabbed this man to death. Okay,
It was an accident.
And
She pretty good
you know
looking.
what?
She's
getting
normally it's
out
ugly
on-
people that commit shit like that.
Shit, what was it? 2 years of probation or some shit?
She got 18 months probation, like 100 hours of fucking community service.
18 months probation for stabbing her boyfriend to death. Okay, folks? Now, just so we're aware, and they cover this in the story, in America, we have this thing, and any law enforcement officer can let you know, it's called case law. Case law determines how you get to view things and do things. This wonderful judge, in his infinite wisdom, decided to make case law today where he deemed, after hours of countless testimony of doctors, that this young lady, this pretty young lady right here,
And this was the boyfriend right here, like nerd boy.
she was very high on cannabis.
Weed. I told you weed's bad for you.
Marijuana. She took one rip on a marijuana bong and proactively stabbed her boyfriend 108 times, and it's excused.
That weed was
I
hitting
think
hard.
I was premeditated.
Yeah,
I think
you don't stab anybody. That right there is passion. That's a passionate.
That was anger. That was just straight up anger.
Yeah. That's the only way to do that. But case law now will state that we will be fighting this shit. Everybody now is going to be appealing their decision. Oh, well, she was high on weed. He was high on weed. And we're going to see this go all the way to the Supreme Court, I promise.
108 times. That is straight up anger.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The bitch is crazy. Because if you stab somebody 108 times, you are fucking crazy. Sometime between like 30 and 100, your arm should be tired.
Yeah.
Just saying.
All right, everybody.
Maybe she took a break. You know, you got like, hey,
she
break.
She smoke a cigarette, come back and fucking stab him 3 more times.
Smoke a cigarette, and he's like, and then she's like, wait a minute, I got another 10 times before I take another break.
Hey, Ron says he ain't never seen nobody smoking pot with that much activity.
Hell no.
Much anger? I know.
wouldn't even eat 108 fucking Oreos high. I mean, Jesus.
They I thought weed makes you a little happy. That ain't her happy state.
Thought it was supposed to.
Yeah, imagine if that's her happy. Fuck it. He was better off dead.
Yeah. Fuck
Imagine
recovering.
LSD or something actually mind altering.
So, hot nuts. We got Stabby McStabberson for hot nuts. The lady that stabbed her boyfriend 108 times. We got the bridge jumper.
I'm going with bridge jumper. That's a hot nut. That's my hot nuts.
So we got
stupid ass bridge jumper for me.
We got the 60 correctional officers that want to let the murderer stay around so he can cut their hair some
They're
more.
being compassionate.
And we got the
They
Denver
really
cop.
care
We got the
for-
Denver cop that couldn't hit a target with a nuclear bomb. So
That guy's
those
fucking
three. Jim says he got the bridge jumper too.
How many people have to scream "ow" before you realize you're hitting all the wrong people? Because you know they didn't just take it; they actually made noise like "ah."
Oh no, the video. He's like running. People are like running like a mob.
Is this gangsta spraying?
I have no idea. It's almost over, JoJo. Yes, we've been going for a little over an hour.
Well, if you were here, JoJo.
Now, what I am going to say while y'all are while y'all are voting there, I've got some people ask me what happened to the other podcast, the political one. I guess if Holstera wants to do it or has time, I want to start putting some stuff out on that. I don't know if it'll be live all the time, but I am going to start putting episodes out. So if y'all want to go, or if y'all are not subscribed to it, it's going to be.
Are we allowed to do local politics?
It's going to be it's Liberty Whiskey Freedom Podcast. So go subscribe to it.
Okay.
It's not just going to be politics. It's just going to be a free for all kind of. We can talk about anything over there, not just stuff.
I'm gonna have to get on this thing.
You have to get on.
I think I know. I'm going to know some people on this thing.
So, but I'm gonna. If it's people ask
fun
about
too. I kind of got to kick my damn campaign into high ass gear. I can talk.
Yeah, you got 10 months left.
Yeah, I mean,
you got 10 months left.
Yeah, I mean, it was hilarious because the right out of the park, the other team's advertisement boasts a 50% crime reduction in Pasco County, and I can't tell you where that must be. It must be where they built all the housing developments. So, it used to be cornfields and cow fields. So
you're always welcome, Aaron. JoJo, I'm not sure what night we're going to do it on. We might try to do some Friday nights. It ain't like I go out and party or nothing. Freebird's
we do Friday nights.
Freebird's busy a lot of the time.
Friday night, whiskey and Liberty. There you go.
I'm lined up from Thursday to Sunday.
See, well, next week, now starting next week, I'll let y'all know. Y'all pay attention. I'm going to be escorting. I got, I think from the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 7th, I got float escorts. So I should be giving some. Yeah.
So
Friday,
escorts are
Friday is going to be T-Bird. Saturday going to be Freebird. Well, you escorting our floats.
Oh, are you?
Friday is T-Bird's float.
Oh, okay. Well, not this Friday. I'm not going. I don't have that this Friday.
No, not this weekend.
Next
not
weekend.
This weekend. Yeah, the 2nd and the 3rd.
All right, everybody. It looks like the bridge jumper won to Holstera's non-delight.
Yeah, baby.
Thought you had a ringer there, didn't you?
It was a great damn story.
It was a good story.
Screw up the court system.
But it's not like a dude jumping off the bridge to not go to jail.
Well, but it's going to screw up the damn court system, dude. Every bastard now that gets arrested for any kind of crime is going to be like, I was high on marijuana.
Oh, yeah. The weed make me done it.
Right, and if they let you walk on a damn murder charge,
JoJo said the BJ won.
Yeah, you're right.
Correct. I said y'all just be glad the camera wasn't live when showing when I've seen more Freebird than I've ever needed to see.
Them dumbass motherfuckers.
You seen that? You seen that from the pictures from the damn ball?
And I didn't post those for it, but
Nah, yeah, let's not do that. No.
I'm gonna put that shit on Patreon. Patreon people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all. I'm not Freebird.
Don't send him pictures.
I'm putting a picture on Patreon tonight for y'all.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, just pay attention on Donna.
He
Sometimes,
stole that shit, yeah.
sometimes I do extra lives too. So just hopefully catch them. Everybody, I hope y'all enjoy the show. We enjoy doing it.
Love every one of you guys.
All you people are the reason I even come on live and do it. Make it fun.
That's it. Make one person
Well,
laugh.
it's good to see Z Palmer's on, JoJo's on. You said Donna. I don't know.
Remember to watch your back, watch your partner's back. We're not sheepdogs. We're lions. Go ahead. Till next show, people. Stay safe.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day.